With the new year just round the corner, hundreds of displaced Syrian Christians are getting ready for a far from joyful Christmas. Many of the refugees are from Maalula, a small town overrun by al-Qaeda-linked militants in September. After fleeing the assault, these Syrian Christians are now sheltering in dire conditions in Damascus. The Greek Catholic Patriarch has handed out gifts to displaced families during a church procession. Over 1 million of Syria's population are Christians, and nearly half of them have already been displaced. Now, with the conflict showing no signs of abating, for many what should be a happy holiday season is instead a painful reminder of all that has been lost.
I lost my brother, my son and my cousin. I miss all of them for Christmas. It was sad last year, and this year it's the same. I want to go back home with my head held high.
We hope that by next Christmas the peace will be restored in Syria, and especially in Maalula after 3 years, so that we can return home, rebuild and celebrate Christmas once again.
So now let's go on to Syria. Correspondent Mohammed Ali is with us live from Damascus with all the latest. Mohammed, earlier on we were speaking about the situation of Christians in Syria as Christmas nears. It looks like for them it's not going to be a season to rejoice and be happy. Tell us about the situation that Christians are facing following the attacks that we heard by al-Qaeda-linked groups. And we're hearing a lot about the flight of Christians from Syria as well.
Yes, Huma, for sure Christmas and New Year this year 2013 is not going to be the same as it was before the unrest, especially for Christians. As you know, Christians have been attacked several times and continuously are being attacked by foreign-backed insurgents just because they support the Syrian army against those foreign-backed insurgents. Of course, there are many now displaced. For example, as you know, foreign-backed militants have attacked Maalula, Christian and ancient town in Damascus countryside, displaced all of its residents and sabotaged over there the houses of the people, and they were displaced. Many of them are now in Christian neighborhoods in Damascus. However, they are displaced. They have no homes anymore. Many of their families are killed. For example, some of the families in their Christmas trees, they don't hang anymore gifts. Now they hang the photos of their relatives who were killed by foreign-backed insurgents on those trees, so you can see how grave the situation is. Of course, we have to note that also the Christian population in Syria have been attacked not only in Maalula, but also there are several Christian towns like Sadat, for example, where when foreign-backed militants this year attacked this Christian town in Homs countryside and massacred people inside in the main square in front of the other residents of the town. Also in Homs, they have sabotaged many churches, like ancient churches like al-Zinnar church in Homs. They have fully sabotaged it. In al-Raqqa city, churches were turned into Islamic courts, legitimate Islamic courts for the so-called al-Nusra Front, so they can implement their version of Islam. Of course, also inside the Damascus countryside and inside Damascus, particularly in al-Qassa, this year and particularly in the past couple of months, a large number of mortar shells have been were fired by foreign-backed insurgents targeting the Christians themselves. Even school children were killed. So it is definitely Christmas this year is not like last year or even before the unrest began.
Mohammed Ali, a correspondent with us there live from Damascus. Mohammed, thank you very much.